Joe, are you asking us to step in? Joe, are you asking us to step into Christmas? Step into Christmas, step into Christmas. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. So Susie, do you have any Christmas traditions?
Well, I wouldn't really call them traditions, but we do watch Christmas films. As soon as Halloween's over, the Christmas films are on all the way up to Christmas Day. What about you, Ames?
So we bake cookies on Christmas Eve. So myself and my little boy, we bake cookies ready for Santa, and then we go to bed super early in our new Christmas pyjamas, ready to wake up early in the morning.
That's really nice.
Cute.
So our Ames, we love Christmas.
We do.
And I'm just looking forward to hearing about everyone else's traditions.
So my Christmas tradition is putting on Christmas pyjamas, watching a Christmas film like Love Actually, and drinking some lovely mulled wine.
My Christmas tradition is on Christmas Day when we open presents, we put Miranda on.
My Christmas tradition is we have the family around and we just have a laugh.
My Christmas tradition is celebrating Christmas on Boxing Day because I work on Christmas Day.
In the lead up to the Christmas holidays, we went on a pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia.
Over the Christmas period, I like going to Wonderland and German markets with my family.
My Christmas tradition is that I take my daughter Lily to Christmas Eve Mass every year, and then we have a party on Christmas Eve. But not too much because we don't want to be hungover on Christmas Day.
One of my Christmas traditions is we have a Christmas party called Christmas Eve's Eve, which is just with our friendship group because there's lots of family things going on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day for me. So as a friendship group, we get together on Christmas Eve's Eve and have a nice party together, which is lovely.
Our Christmas tradition in our house is we all sit in our bed, watching a Christmas movie, eating breakfast before we go downstairs and open presents.
And my Christmas tradition is eating loads and loads of cheese and listening to Michael Bublé.
My Christmas tradition is dressing my dogs up in ugly Christmas sweaters.
Uma das minhas mais queridas memórias de Natal da minha infância é sair com a minha avó à procura de musgo e palha, procurando cuidadosamente as peças perfeitas para criar estábulo humilde debaixo da nossa árvore de Natal, onde o presépio ganha vida com o calor da época festiva. Desejo a todos Feliz Natal e próspero Ano Novo.
Every Christmas Eve, we light a candle that we place in the window. The candle shows there is a safe haven for travellers who need somewhere to stay or in need of help. It relates back to Mary and Joseph all those millenniums ago, looking for a safe place to have the baby Jesus. It's a shining light to show there is hope in the world.
Every Christmas Eve at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon we go to a Christmas Mass at our local church, and afterwards we go to our friends for a very big knees up with some food and lots of drinks.
One of my favourite Christmas traditions was every year we would have to get my dog an advent calendar. She absolutely loved an advent calendar. And then she would always go for a Christmas walk, so she'd have like a nice little coat on, so she's nice and toasty. We'd go splash her toes in the water, and then at the end of the night we'd then have our Christmas dinner, and me and 50 will be fighting for the sprouts that are in her bowl, and she will be trying to steal them off my plate.
There is a sort of a funny little story that I always think of at Christmas that happened with my daughter. I always used to have the big tree in the living room, all the presents underneath and everything, and then she'd come down in the morning obviously all excited to open all the presents. Anyway, we came down one morning when she was about 7, I'd say, and the Christmas tree had fell all over all the presents. So after the initial shock, she just looked at me and said, "How has that happened?" And I just said, "Well, that's Santa's big bottom. That's what happens. He's knocked over the Christmas tree over all your presents."
Our Christmas tradition is that every Christmas we make a gingerbread house. We put a gingerbread house together. Liam is now 27 and we have still yet to make a successful gingerbread house. It always ends up, just a big sticky mess.
The tradition that we had when I was a child was that we always put the Christmas decorations up 12 days before Christmas, and prior to that Mum always insisted that we clean the house so everything was absolutely immaculate. So once Mum said, right, we're going to clean the house, we knew that the decorations were coming and we'd be putting them all up. And then Mum was really a stickler for taking them down on the 12th night after Christmas as well. So that was a day that we dreaded as children. But as an adult, I must admit, I can't wait to take them down.
My earliest Christmas memory is full of children my age on the street, waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning on the scooters, the bikes, with all the toys out. It was very early and back in the day.
Merry Christmas!